It is not a surprise. This movie, high octane. I love it. I absolutely adore this movie. I think it's a stone cold masterpiece. It's probably one of my favorite movies the last 10 years. I mean, it's something I come back to a lot. I love that this movie dumps you in the middle of another movie. Like, you don't realize when when you open and there's the voiceover that he's mid chase, and I think that's so smart. Obviously, Charlize Theron's performance is a total standout, but everyone in this movie just feels so three-dimensional, no matter how much screen time they have. And I think that's really a credit to Miller's world building and how, I keep coming back to, I really think George Miller is just remaking the first Mad Max over and over and over again with more money and more tools at his disposal. One of the things I want to talk to you all about here is, I think it's a really straightforward A to B plot, but the filmic language of this movie, I mean, he's just such a visual storyteller. You really get the sense of he could be making silent movies here. The color grading, I think, is a super interesting choice, and how he tells the story, how he fucks with the frame rate, I think is really interesting. I mean, I heard a lot about that, so I want to talk. And Nathan, I wanted to ask you for the color grading, if it mattered if you watch it in black and chrome, if that changed anything for you.
Yes, I'm going to get to that though.
Okay. All right, I want to talk about it.
I do have. Yeah, I will.
You have feelings? Okay.
I do have feelings.
Yeah.
It's going to be part of my review.
Okay. It's interesting how this movie is. I heard someone, I forget who, say this movie felt like a representation of what it's like to be on Twitter all the time, just relentless. Everything's coming at you, and then out of nowhere, someone screams, "I am the scales of justice."
I felt that way about Sucker Punch, but go ahead.
A worse movie. I was not expecting, when I watched this movie, having seen all the previous Mad Maxes, this to be a statement piece on feminist liberation. And coming out a month before Trump announced his candidacy, it is impossible for me to separate this movie from that time period. I think about that a lot, and it's in all the movies, but in here you really notice the absence of culture, the absence of arts, the absence of things that bring societies together. And you're really brought back to our, Maslow's basic needs. And yeah, it's a crazy time. And I think it's the perfect movie for the time when it came out. So balls to the wall, action masterpiece, perfect movie, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5.